All right, we've got some big news breaking in the world of artificial intelligence. And for once, it's not about a new model or some crazy technical leap. Nope, this is about a massive new investment, and it's all about bringing AI directly to the people. A major foundation just dropped the names of the first recipients for its People First AI Fund.
And get this, the headline number is a staggering $40.5 million. But what's really interesting here isn't just the cash. This isn't seed money for a bunch of startups in Silicon Valley. This is unrestricted capital, and it's flowing right into the nonprofit sector.
The mission? It's super clear and direct. They want to make sure all the opportunities and benefits of AI don't just get stuck in the usual tech hubs. The whole idea is to spread that wealth of knowledge and technology to local communities, all over the country, strengthening them from the ground up. So to really get a handle on this, you have to look at the numbers. They truly tell the story here and show you just how big and ambitious this whole initiative is. That 40.5 million bucks, well, it's being divided among 208 different nonprofit organizations. And each one was picked specifically because they've got deep roots and a proven track record in their local community. And the demand for this was just immense. These 208 groups were chosen from a field of almost 3,000 applicants. That tells you something, right? It signals this huge desire from community organizations to get involved with AI and really shape how it's used to help people. And we're not just talking about California and New York here. This portfolio is intentionally nationwide. It's reaching every single region of the U.S., from tiny rural towns to massive urban centers. And what's really important is that a lot of these organizations are brand new to AI, which shows the fund is serious about supporting trusted local groups no matter where they are on their tech journey. But look, beyond all the impressive numbers, it's the core philosophy that really defines this whole thing. It all comes down to a mission that is, you guessed it, people first. There's a great quote from Brett Taylor, who's the chair of the OpenAI Foundation board, and it just perfectly frames the project. He really emphasizes being responsive. So the goal isn't to just parachute in with some tech solutions. It's about funding work that's already mission-driven and directly serving the real needs of the people. So the strategy really boils down to three core goals. First, build AI literacy, so people can actually understand and feel confident using the technology. Second, foster community-led innovation, so folks in local schools and clinics can shape how AI is actually used. And third, expand economic opportunity to make sure the changing job market actually benefits everybody. Okay, so how do these big ideas translate into, real-world action? Let's take a look at some of the incredible organizations that are getting this funding. Let's start way up in Alaska. The Kamai Community Health Center is looking into how AI can help them deliver better primary care to really remote communities. This is a perfect example of using super advanced tech to solve very real, on-the-ground challenges with access to healthcare. Then you've got a place like Digital Nest in California's agricultural regions. They're all about workforce development. They're helping young people build the skills they need to really thrive in the digital economy, creating new opportunities right there in their own communities. Over in Montana, the Warriors and Quiet Waters Foundation is helping post-9/11 combat veterans heal and reconnect. And this just shows you the incredible breadth of the fund. It's not just supporting economic or educational goals, but also vital work around well-being and mental health. Now, this is really interesting. In Oklahoma, the Tribal Education Department's National Assembly is running AI literacy programs. They're making this crucial connection, viewing this knowledge as a powerful tool for strengthening tribal sovereignty in the digital age. What a powerful idea. Down in Mississippi, Springboard to Opportunities is diving into how AI will specifically impact residents of federally subsidized housing. This is such critical research to make sure we have social equity as all this new technology rolls out. And in Virginia, the SOV Innovation Hub is using its grant to drive economic transformation. They're bringing together entrepreneurs, students, and local leaders all to build the digital skills that Southern Virginia needs for the future. These stories they're powerful, right? But they really only represent the first step in a much bigger plan. So the big question is, what happens next? Well, the message from the foundation couldn't be clearer. This is just the beginning. This first wave of funding is really designed to lay a broad foundation to get communities all over the country engaged with AI. And they're already planning the next phase. They've already earmarked an additional $9.5 million for a second wave of grants. Now, this second wave is going to be a little more targeted. It's going to support organizations that are already doing transformational work with AI, with a real focus on scaling up projects that could have a huge public benefit in fields like healthcare. So this all leads to a really fundamental question. For years, AI development has pretty much been led by technologists and giant corporations. But now, with millions of dollars flowing directly to teachers, to veterans, farmers, and local leaders, the real question is this: how will putting people first truly shape the future of this world-changing technology?